This will be a quick shout out to all of you in YouTube land. I decided upon, well I put 4 layers of clear coat over the red Rust-Oleum paint, and I do like that better than the original because it's deeper and richer. It's not thin like the factory red. And I took the rectangular tail light off of this thing because I didn't like it because it's a big blocky box. But the bracket that the rectangular tail light fits in is elliptical, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be on a search to find a nice elliptical or round or whatever will fit on that bracket tail light that'll make it look a little better. Now the tank, I completely stripped the paint. I was prepared to paint it, then I was prepared to paint it in a pattern that the red was just kind of on the outskirts and on the top, like an old BSA, and then it's like, wow, I kind of like just that stripped finish. So I completely took every bit of paint off and primer, and then wet grit up to 2000 to kind of polish it a little bit, and then just 5 coats of lacquer. I'll keep it from rusting, and I like it. I might stick some kind of emblem up there, like the Honda wings, or just find a sticker bigger than the original Honda along the bottom edge, or just keep it plain. There's nothing wrong with plain. Okay, you notice that I've got a spiffy hat on. I look elegant. I look British. And it's a birthday cap. I had a birthday yesterday. I'm 35 years old. And so a birthday cap, a really nice one, like 150 bucks that I would never buy for myself. But my wife's parents were up and they wound up buying me a hat. And then to top it off, I received a call from my daughter, my beautiful daughter Molly. It's like, hi Daddy, happy birthday. And then I thanked her and told her about the cap, and she says, you're going to be a grandpa. And so I am going to be a grandpa. My beautiful daughter Molly is going to produce a little Rigslet, which is good. Actually, the last name won't be Riggs, but it'll still work. So it's been a very good birthday. A grandbaby on the way, a nice new cap, and I think this thing is really working out. And pardon the seasickness, I am going to take this and just kind of do a walk around as smoothly as possible in these shaky grandpappy hands of mine. Grandpappy. And so I asked her, if it was a girl, name her Mittens after a cat, and if it's a boy, name him Skunky after a cat, jokingly. They'll probably go with Quinn or something like that, not Mittens or Skunky. But it is their choice. Let's see here. That red on the tank really looks good. The project that I need to involve myself in, though, is a serious study on how to get rid of that speedometer and that clunky thing box with the lights, the indicator lights. I would like to get a bigger headlight for it. Nice big round light. I don't believe rectangles should be on motorcycles. A bigger light, and if not, I'm just going to remove all this stuff. Another option is to get rid of this box thing. Keys are unnecessary. I don't even need a key. I can have like a hidden switch or something like that. Just get rid of that with the indicator lights. I know when it's in neutral. I know when the turn signals are turning because there aren't any turn signals. It's just wasted plastic. I think it would be tricky that if I am going to have a speedometer on it, to get a big chrome one, you know, a nice chrome one off a Triumph or a BSA or a Norton or something like that. Or just not have it. You know I'm going fast enough. Speedometers are superfluous. Keys are superfluous. And at this point in my life on these roads where they're not double lane where I ride it, you know, for each way, I don't need turn signals. Hand signals work well enough and my mirrors work well so I know what's behind me. Anyway, thank you for congratulating me on my generational reproduction, and have a good one. Have a good one. I know you can't get enough of this thing. That is what a motorcycle should look like. One carburetor, no water cooling, and soon, no speedometer.